But would the atmosphere still exist in the hole?
Yeah.
Like the ozone layer?
How would there be a gravity if, like, you're punching the hole through the main crust thing? Yes.
Tell me what you mean by, what is your thinking about that with atmosphere going into the hole?
Okay, so if there's still gravity in the hole and the Earth is like this, and you drop the hole like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, and if there's gravity and there's nothing in the way, then it would fall here, and then it would go, no, it wouldn't have enough force to go out of the atmosphere, would it?
This is an interesting question.
Because it's heavy, but no, it wouldn't have enough force to go out of the atmosphere.
Yeah, because if you make a hole...
The Earth is a sphere, and it turns.
Yeah.
Wait,
what's going to happen to the ball? No, I'm sorry. I just want to stay with you thinking because you're going to have different ideas.
So, yeah, but I forget.
Take it very practically. You're standing at the top. You chuck in this very heavy ball. What happens to it over time? What's going to happen to it? What's your prediction?
It'll end up at the other end if there's still gravity. No, but there's nothing here.
I mean, it's the Earth, right? So it's the Earth.
I really don't understand. No, I do, but like, okay, so there's a hole here. But see, when you're like this, you can still have the sky be here. So the atmosphere is here, and you drop this here. Then it'll go into the Earth's atmosphere. Yeah, it'll just fall through the hole if there's gravity. If there's not gravity, I suppose it'll just be in this hole and simply just like float about.
No, there's gravity. There's gravity, yeah. The gravity doesn't change. The gravity at Earth would be the same. So your prediction is that it would go through. You're predicting it would go through and then come out and orbit the Earth afterwards. Is that?
No, it wouldn't go through the atmosphere because it wouldn't have enough force to be going through the atmosphere.
So it wouldn't have enough force to go all the way through. So what would happen? If you could imagine it, what's it going to be doing?
I don't know. I wasn't the best person to ask this question to.
Well, we're not looking for right answers.
Yes.
We're looking for your thinking about it.
Maybe like because...
I'll think about it and I won't listen to him.
Yeah. So the whole thing is empty between from here to here. So when you throw the ball, there is still gravity. So it will first go down, but the this part of the gravity will pull it down, and then when it's down enough, this part of the gravity will pull it up. So it will just keep going up and down, and eventually it will stop in the exact middle of the hole in the tunnel. So it will stop in the middle of the tunnel, keep going down, and eventually the gravity force from here and this part and this part of the Earth would be equal, and it will stop in the exact middle of the ball. And we'll stay there.
You were saying this part of the gravity and this part of the gravity. What do you mean by that? This part of the gravity?
No, I mean like the gravity on this part of this Earth, the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. They have the same amount of gravity with the same Earth, right? So when you make a hole from here to here, it's completely big empty tunnel. So when you throw the ball, it will the southern hemisphere will pull it down, and when it's like, kind of like over here down enough, then this northern hemisphere of gravity will pull it up, and when same thing will just keep going, and eventually the ball will stop in the middle of the Earth.
So the gravity in the southern hemisphere pulls it down.
Yes, and then
the gravity in the northern hemisphere pulls it back up again.
And then it pulls it down and up and up and down, up and down, and then eventually the ball stops in the middle.
Because
that's what I think. Because the gravity of from the both sides becomes puts equal pressure on the ball, so it stops in the middle.
Your thoughts?
Okay, I know nothing about gravity, but like,
how do you know?
If you stand here, then you're gonna be on the ground. But if you stand here, then you're gonna be on the ground too. So you can't like, you have people everywhere.
People are not floating off the southern hemisphere.
Exactly. So the ball physically can't fall through because there's going to be gravity here.
So what's going to happen to it then?
I don't know.
Did we get to know the answers in the end?
His answer is good.
Did we get to know the answers in the end?
Is there an answer?
The mystery,
Is there an answer?
or the mystery remains.